Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's Pick a Card. And today I am wondering, what is it that you're not seeing in this current situation? Today, what is it that's slipping by your awareness, and how can we remedy that? Good morning, Anime. Welcome. I'm just lifting up all of our prayers and our concerns for our loved ones and for our lives to the heavenlies, and may all our angels and guides be with us today as we step up and find out what it is that we are not seeing. Whatever time of day it is for you around the world, allow yourself to remember the sunrise and what a miracle it is for us to wake up every day, even if we're going through something difficult. Life is always a blessing. Good morning, everyone. I know I'm seeing you all. Hi, Sophia, Janice, welcome. Irene, Xenia, welcome. Anna Mae, and of course, Bina, my wonderful assistant. What would I do without Bina? Bina has been so important as I've grown my channel, and I'm so grateful for her. So let me set aside my Palo Santo and let's get right to work. What is it we're not seeing? Today we're using the wisdom of the oracle because we do need wisdom in days like this, don't we? I will let you know that it's my pleasure to do private readings for folks, and that's when I create a video that's just for you and it has a private link that you'll be able to see the cards. If you're interested in a private reading, you can reach me right there at tarotinfo.please, always say please, tarotinfo please at gmail.com, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so let me put this aside. And we have two ways of getting readings here during my morning readings. One is to just tell me something that you love so that we can connect and I get to know a little bit more about you. It helps me read your card more accurately. I love these cards. They are so magical, and the pictures speak 1,000 words. So we're going to get these ready. And then if your situation is complicated and you're really wondering what's going on, I have my second deck here, the little mini cat tarot, and I am open to provide a deeper reading for you. All you do is hit the super chat and create a super chat for yourself, and Bina will let me know, and then I will pull for you from this little mini kitty deck. Give that one more little ruffle. Okay, perfect. And now I'm just going to, maybe I'll just lay them out here. So even if you're not asking for a cat card, the energy's still here supporting us. All right, everyone ready? Let's get started. And our first person today is Sonia D, who loves good food. Oh, I know that you do, and me too. I just had a most wonderful breakfast this morning, potatoes, onions, and eggs. I should have asked what's your favorite breakfast food. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Okay, so Sonia D, what is it you're not seeing here? Okay, what you're not seeing is that your life has this change of something is going to change. Change is in the wind. A lot of times when change is coming, Sophia, it means you feel it coming. There's a sense of ill at ease, a sense of something's just not right. And it's easy to complain about somebody and to blame someone. But the fact is that you are so unique. The zebra is one of my favorite animals because it shows me that the creator definitely has a sense of humor, right? Why in the world would this horse-like being be decorated with these stripes? It's because it's remarkable. If you saw a zebra walking down the street, you would absolutely remember it, correct? And so you have this unique personality, Sonia. There's something about you that some people don't understand. And because of that, you may have felt a bit like a gypsy, where you're kind of going from place to place or person to person, and it's been hard for you to find a place to settle down. So if that's the truth for you, the universe wants you to know that there is a change coming that's going to bring you a lot of pleasure. When I think of a gazebo in a garden, it's a separate, beautiful little building where people sit and visit. It's not a home, it's a place to enjoy pleasure. So as you come into this next, I'd say the rest of October, and you sense things are changing, please rest and know that you are right in the hands of the divine, and that what's coming next is going to be a good change for you, no matter how it looks on the surface. Okay, my friend? Thank you so much, Sonia, excuse me, Sophia, and I am grateful for your visit because I know you come visit my channel a lot. Thank you for those who are here for the first time. I'm Catherine. This is Fish Out of Water Tarot, and I'm more than happy to read a card for you. Just tell something that you love, and it will put you into the queue. All right, so Janice, very grateful. She loves her relationship with her boyfriend, and what a blessing it is to feel that you enjoy the relationship you're in. So let's take a peek here and see what it is you're not seeing. Oh, okay, I love this card for you. Let's see. So, Janice, what I'm seeing here is that there is a treasure. Isn't it true that you feel a treasure in this relationship with this person? That there's love and there's treasured feelings, treasured experiences, and there's lots to be grateful for, and you're tapped into it. But I'm seeing that this treasure is on a turtle. And so, what you're not seeing is that you and your boyfriend are on separate paths. Now, this is a good thing because as you build a relationship, it's important that both of the people have a strong sense of themselves, that they're grounded in their passion and also in their relationship with the divine, because you don't want to lean on each other, that none of us are created to be somebody else's source. Source is source. So as you're walking forward with this person, appreciate that you're on different timing. One of you may feel like the relationship should be hurrying forward, and the other one may be feeling that it's going too slow, and that can create tension. And then this is also a sea turtle. So it might be, this is another difference where one person prefers to dive deep and the other person prefers to stay on the surface. So, what's important for you, what you're not seeing, is that by being kind, speaking your mind with love, and make sure that you're not compromising any of your true values or things that are important to you. With good communication, any two humans can get along better. So it's important to treasure the treasure, all right? And be sure that both of you feel you're free to speak your mind. Be brave. When you do speak your mind, sometimes it can cause a brief storm on the sea, right? But it's important that you not give away what it is you're truly wanting in this relationship, okay? Thank you for visiting me here today, Janice. And thank you also for hitting the subscribe button. If you like this type of reading, share, throw the girl some love with some thumbs up, and we can gather more and more humans who are desiring to be better, to achieve more, and when it comes to love and career. That's what we're all about here. Okay, so let's see who is next. Hi, Irene. Welcome, Fairy Doll. Irene loves gingerbread. Me too. Gosh, I would. Don't you love the smell of gingerbread when it's baking in the oven? Mm-mm. So, Irene, hold on to what it is that is the topic that's bothering you, and let's see what it is that you're not seeing today. Okay, so Irene, what you're not seeing is that luck is a big part of success in anyone's life, being in the right place at the right time. There is no explaining this serendipity. Serendipity is all about people today who never heard of me, and now they're listening. and they're captivated by this card, the beauty of all of this green, which is the color of the heart chakra. And so something about your life, Irene, is going to be changing. And when this new person, it could be a friend, it could be someone to fall in love with, or it could even be someone in your family that you haven't seen for a while. But when this new spark of love happens, you will remember this reading, because being in the right place at the right time is a key for you. Now, if you are lonely and you wish for more love, getting a card like this can almost make you feel sad or like you're missing out. Don't let your mind do that to you. Allow yourself to believe that in every day is the possibility for a miracle. In every day, you are meeting people, you're seeing people. And if you're not, get out of your house. Go when you go to the market, when you walk in the streets of your town, be sure to look people in the eye, smile broadly, and greet people. You don't know which human is going to cross your path and bring you something that you long for, okay? Believe in luck. Believe in serendipity. There are a lot of YouTube videos right now available that are called the Lucky Girl Syndrome. And it doesn't matter what gender you are, listening to affirmations that will increase your luck is very recommended. We are as lucky as we think we are. I will walk around just saying, I am so lucky. I am so lucky. And believe it or not, saying that to yourself changes everything. Okay, thank you very much, Irene. I appreciate your visiting my channel. And Anna Mae, thank you for your patience as I only say your last name, because I don't want to even try to say your whole name. I love books and music and friends. Hi, Sarah J. Welcome. For your dogs and your cats, I'm grateful for them too. Now, as you guys are seeing, when you just put something into the chat, that's something you love, it puts you in the queue for a reading. And if you'd like me to draw a cat card or 2 or 3 to support the reading and give you more information, I can do that for a super chat. Okay, win-win situation. So Anna Mae, what is it that you're not seeing today? Unfinished symphony. So Anna Mae, are you an artist or a content creator? Are you a musician? What is it that you have been putting off? Do you have an instrument that's sitting around your house collecting dust? Do you have artist canvas that are there waiting for you to sketch? You're being called to address something that's pleasurable for you that you've been putting off for a long time. It might be that you used to do it. You might have been into yoga or meditation a few years ago, and it's just been in the shadow, but it's never left you, that you are sensing a longing to do something. Do you know what this is? It doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. You are a person, Anna Mae, you do care about people and you want to help people, but sometimes people can be exhausting and their needs can wear you out. I'm preaching to the choir here because this is very true for me. And so it's important to take time to find something that you used to do that was pleasurable and to do it as soon as possible. All right? Whatever it is that has been nagging your mind, you know what I mean. You've been putting it off, do it. Do it today. Okay, my friend? I believe you know exactly what this is. Moving on to, I see that somebody has done a super chat. So thank you for that. Bina, will you let me know who that is? Because you guys, I just work my way right through the list so I make sure I don't skip anyone. But so, and we're moving on to Sarah J., who is grateful for 4 dogs and a sassy black cat. And it makes me just a little bit Oh, hey, Roxy. Oh, Roxy, thank you so much. I will be getting to your card shortly. Okay, so Sarah, you know that my dog passed away 2 weeks ago now, and I'm very, very open to how sadness and grief can be a big part of manifesting. Because when something bad happens that breaks your heart, and animals just cut through all the bullshit they do because they're so pure and unconditionally loving. So I have to tell you, I'm a tiny bit jealous that you have 4 dogs. But Murphy, my one dog that I have right now, thank you, Bina, is my blessing, and he's helping me heal. So enjoy your animal family, and let's see what it is that you're missing or that you're not seeing. Okay. All right. What an interesting card. Now, interesting. So, were you here right in the beginning, Sarah? I did a reading about a zebra. And so, what's striking me here is that the zebra, this is like, I don't know if this is a real animal or I know there's a wildebeest, I think, that has many different colorations, but I don't think this is what this is. This is like, it looks like a giraffe that's a zebra underneath. So, Sarah, what is it in your life that you feel split about? Who is it in your life that you feel you can't be yourself? I know that with the animals, they know the real you, don't they, Sarah? They know the real you. And that feels so good, the acceptance. But when humans come along, it's not like that for you. That when humans come, it's like you have to put on a costume or a mask in order to be accepted in the group. And this is very common in the people that come and find my readings, that it's not like being fake. It's more just, it's too much trouble to try to explain yourself. I have several family members who don't understand why I read cards. And it comes partly from my religious background and partly because I lived in California for a while and they think I'm flaky. So they don't really respect what I do. But I've had to learn that it's okay to put on a mask or a costume sometimes because it's not your place to explain who you are. But it causes a lot of chaos and conflict at your core level when people don't acknowledge and uplift you into what you need to be because you can't deny who you are. So I would say what you're not seeing is that you can find balance with this chaos. All right. Now, right now, I'm just turned on to a really cool meditation app, and it's called Waking Up. Excuse me. And in that Waking Up app, part of what I can do is gift people with a free month. And so, Sarah, would you email me and anyone else that's seeing this? I'm happy to give this to you. This man, his name is Sam Harris, and the way he explains meditation in little 10-minute segments, I am impressed. And it's really helping me understand this mask that I wear because I do feel like I don't know how to engage people who don't think like I do. So if that's appealing to you, Sarah, be sure to let me know. Now I'm feeling that scratch in my throat, and those of you who follow me, you know that whenever my throat gets scratchy, it's because somebody's not speaking their truth. So let me sip a tea. And, and encourage you, Sarah. If you can't speak your truth in certain circles, find a circle where you can, okay? Because being authentic to who you are is key to what's going to break through in the future for you. All right, Sarah? Sarah, thank you so much for being here today because I believe that that particular reading is for many of us listening right now. We all need to be able to speak our truth with love. Hi, Janice, I see, and Rakesh is here. Beautiful. And there is, okay, so let's see here. And Rhoda, hi Rhoda, welcome. I am so glad that you're here. I appreciate the super chat, and I will definitely be getting to your card very soon. Okay, thank you, Rhoda. Let me write that down so I don't want to lose track. I got organized today. So we have Roxy, and Rhoda. I love the cat tarot, and you guys, thank you for asking for these special readings. Okay, Rakesh, let's see here. Hi, Kane. Welcome. Oh, and Rakesh, love to stargazing at night. I love that you love that. I do too. It's so the time is changing here in the States, and so now in the morning, like even at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning, you can see the stars. So sometimes I get up to do my stargazing in the morning. How's that for topsy turvy? Okay, so Rakesh, you will be next, and then Roxy. So, Rakesh, what is it that you're not seeing right now? Okay, very interesting, isn't that, Rakesh? A new life. I love this. You know what? Yesterday, I think, was it yesterday? I think, or the last reading, I remember that some of the cards were about letting go, if I'm not mistaken. And so, for you to create this reading for yourself today, to be in this space, to allow me to pick this card, is cool. It's really cool because you are going into a new life. If you look at this, this is an egg, okay, that she's just popping out of the egg. And so when you come out of the egg, if you're a chick, if you're a baby chick and come out of the egg, you cannot fly right away. In fact, you have some development to do to understand your new life before you can go forward. In my group, my private group here on YouTube, I have three levels. I have the caterpillars, and I have the cocoon dwellers, and I have the butterflies. And so it's just a reminder that we are all three of those stages all the time. Part of us is at the caterpillar stage where we're crawling on the ground and we are way underneath our potential. Then we go into the cocoon or the egg and we are transformed. And when we come out of the cocoon or the egg, we are a butterfly, but we can't fly yet. The wings have to dry. See how she's stretching her arms? And if you watch a butterfly come out of the cocoon, which is very fun, you can do it on YouTube. And so when you watch a butterfly get ready to fly, there's all kinds of actions, stretching the wings, flapping the wings slowly, and getting used to what it feels like well before the time that they fly. So, Rakesh, what you need to see is that where you are right now is perfect. I am where I am, and that's okay. This is so important that you repeat that affirmation to yourself. I am where I am, and that's okay. You can't be anywhere else, right? And as you learn to love yourself the way your inner being loves you, understanding that the place you're at right now is perfect, so much potential. The figure is alone right now, right? Because this is a very personal journey. But I would grab the an inspirational book for you, perhaps a holy book, and study what it is it means to be you. Do the steps that you need to do to get confident in yourself before you invite anybody else up here on this pedestal with you. Use this time to launch a new life for yourself. Just a beautiful energy. Oh, also, I am aware of her outfit is all purple. And so, with that purple outfit, what I'm seeing is that it's a spiritual journey, right? You did not put this idea in your mind. This is a divine step in your life. Okay, stretch and grow, Miss Rakesh. And now, Roxy, I'm so glad. I know that Roxy loves cats so much. And so I'm delighted to draw this card for you, Roxy. So, Roxy, I know we have worked together privately, and I love reading for you. And I know that your career is the very top thing on your list right now. And so, all of you all who are listening, Roxy so opens herself vulnerably to get these collective readings so we all can prosper from them. Thank you, Roxy. And let's take a look when it comes to career. What is it that you're not seeing? Oh, hello. Okay, so I know, Roxy, that you do feel the potential of your career. You're working in a profession where you are seeing growth and you are seeing hope. And Murphy's barking a little bit here for cheerleading you on. Murphy. And the truth is that milk and honey, they are completely symbolic of success, right? And then we have this elephant swimming in it, which I just love elephants, don't you? Oh, wait, I don't want to get carried away. I'm going to draw the cards. But look at the rainbow. I feel like what the rainbow is showing you is that you're going to have stormy times. In any career, you have ups and downs. Can't help it. It's like the markets. The markets are going to go up, the markets are going to go down, right? Nothing you can do about it. This is just part of the it's part of the game of it all. And if you can look at your career like a game board, like chess, where it's calculated and strategic, right? But that you are this card, the milk and honey card, is that dream of yours to create the success that you're desiring at your current career. So let's draw. We have 3 cards here for you, Rex. Let's see what we have. And we have the 5 of Wands. I'm just going here. You know what? Let me just move my little deck down here so we can see these. This is cool. Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? And we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the very first thing I'm picking up, Roxy, is look at the color blue and white and blue and white. So the blue, of course, is the color of your throat chakra. So there's something involved for you with your success around speaking up with authority and with precision and with confidence. I believe that, okay, and then we have the 2 of Cups. Wow, okay. So there is a battle going on in your own self. There is, let's see, there's a mouse down here on the ground, and all of these cats are just battling. And the mouse is perfectly safe because these cats are distracted with each other. Competition. So what that shows me is in your own mind, you're having a lot of self-talk that's knocking you down. The mouse is symbolic of what you're wanting in your career. Okay, the mouse needs to be caught, right? You need to catch what it is that you're wanting to launch you to the next level. But your mind is just going all over the place. First you doubt, then you believe, then you mess up a little, and then you're like, oh shoot, and in this back and forth tussling, it's normal. It's a normal stage for anyone, but it is holding you back. Here we have this Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, this is a very fast moving energy. I love this beautiful white hawk here. Is it an owl? Oh yeah, I think it is an owl. So be sure to look up Google the spiritual significance of the, I believe it's the barn owl, Bard, Barred. It's a beautiful white owl, but look up that spiritual significance because it's fantastic. Here, there's a cat coming to the rescue. The owl and this cat are like, look, y'all, quit fighting, right? Knock it off. We don't need to be tussling. So I did recommend that fantastic app. It's called Waking Up. It's a meditation app and it's free of charge for me. It doesn't cost me anything to send you a link to try it out. So if any of you would like to try it out, just email me and I'll send you a link because your success is in your mind, period. Milk and honey, it's in your mind, period. You might say, oh, no, it's like I need this, I need that, I need partnerships, I need people to help me. I can't do this alone. I love my career. What I see possible gets me so excited, but you cannot rely on another person right now. I know you have your mentors, and I know you do tapping with me, and I'm a human, and you and I are creating a collaboration. I appreciate you for that. But the bottom line is that it is your mind that's going to determine everything. Falling in love with your career, and I say that to people. I feel myself talking quickly, so I apologize, but I have so much to say. But what we need to understand is that falling in love with your career like it was a soulmate is very appropriate. Venus, the beautiful planet of love, is also the planet of money. And honestly, if you have a strong sense of self-awareness and you catch yourself when you're stirring up your own drama and you keep pivoting and bringing back to your center, your guidance that wants to cut through all the bullshit and make this career work, it's about telling yourself the truth. It's about learning what it is you need, and you need to be woven together with spirit. Any career is going to be more profitable when spirit is knit together with it. Here is spirit, here is humanity. As you knit yourself together with spirit, that's when the milk and honey will flow. Okay? Fantastic reading and very confirming for you, I know, Roxy. And so I'm grateful that you were here today. And thank you for letting us draw these the kitty cards. Aren't they fabulous? Okay, so next, let me move along here. Da 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 da. See who's next. Oh, Irene has these cards. Aren't they wonderful? And remember, I have to tell you guys, when I first started getting cards, it was well over 20 years ago now, I always depended on the little book. Every deck has a book that goes along with it. And that's this little book right here, okay? And so I used to, when I gave readings, I would simply go to the cards page and I would read it to someone. And it felt awkward to me because I thought, don't readers just know stuff? And they do. And I read intuitively, as you can tell. It just, the story kind of comes out. But I do encourage people to get their own deck because it's really fun to just draw yourself a card every day and read that little book. Okay, so moving forward here, let's see who is next. Cain. Oh, okay, beautiful. That Cain loves taking time to improve your life. Thank you for saying that. It's quite a journey, isn't it, Cain? Okay, so Cain, we will do your reading and then we will do Rhoda and see what the cards have for Rhoda. And thank you for the super chat, Rhoda. I appreciate you. Cain, I appreciate you because you're so loyal to my channel. You look at my videos all the time. In my heart, I carry so much affection for you. Thank you for just cheering me on here in my work. So, okay, so this is for Cain. So Cain, very interesting. So Cain, do you have a cat by chance? Does somebody you love have a cat? This is just such a beautiful energy. So Cain, I have a feeling just looking at this card that it's easier for you to give gifts to people than it is to receive. That you love when you give something and you see the look on their face, the look of delight. When you're kind to someone and they look at you like, wow, nobody's been kind to me today, but you were kind to me. It's kind of that looking for people, the word downtrodden, it comes to my mind, being downtrodden, meaning that the person's going through a hard time and that nothing gives you more pleasure than to give. However, did you hear me, Cain? Did you think I was going to say however? However, whenever I see stripes, I always feel like it's a jail cell, that there's something that's captive. And so I think your ability to receive graciously, to be able to say, thank you without an excuse or an apology. Like if somebody compliments you and they say, oh, wow, I love that shirt. And you say, oh, this old thing, or I've had it for years. So you kind of discount when people try to give you praise or try to give you any kind of gift. And so if it's hard for you to receive, that can hold you back in your personal development. It needs to be at least 50-50. So next time you give somebody something, I just want you to have an awareness and ask yourself a question. Have I received anything today? And then think about that. And I'm going to give you practice because I'm going to draw a card for you as a gift. because I am. And I want you to, part of you will probably think, well, no, Catherine, I didn't buy a super chat, so you shouldn't give me a gift, but I want to give you a test. Two cards actually want to be pulled for you because I want to give you a chance to receive graciously. And if you feel strange or it's not fair to everybody else here, that's a good signal to you that you need to practice receiving. So we have this Three of Swords and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So these cards are perfect for you, Cain. They're just perfect because, first of all, I believe it's supportive. This cat is very in tune with other people's suffering, that you do feel when people are hurting. And it's been part of I think you feel like it's a call to help people who are suffering. But notice how this cat is turning away. So this is exactly here. It's raining here, and there are blessings that come with helping. You can't help other people without blessings coming back. That's how the divine works. But you have been turning away from the blessings. This beautiful Eight of Pentacles is the card of working on something. And what were you grateful for today? That you're working on self-improvement, okay? So it's just confirmation that somebody wants to give you something today besides me and to watch for opportunities to receive. If this is really difficult for you, Cain, what you can do is acknowledge that every breath you take, you are receiving it. So take a breath right now and just say out loud, I just received that breath. I know it feels silly, but it's not. When we start to practice the art of receiving, everything flips upside down. All right, so that is what you're missing today. My dear Cain, receive this gift of the reading and go out there and practice being a receiver. All right, got it? It's like your marching orders, Mr. Cain. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to give you a test and see how good you are at receiving. Okay, so now Rhoda, my friend, thank you so much for visiting my channel and for getting that super chat. I love to open up the cat cards. Anybody else here would like to have cards read? It's easy. All you do is put something you love into the chat or get a super chat if you want, and I get to prioritize your reading and draw some extra cards. For Rhoda, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, Rhoda, the building blocks. You're reconstructing, aren't you? There's something going on in your life. You may even be redoing your home. You may be putting a fresh coat of paint. You may be restoring something that's actually a physical building. But I'm also noticing that, first of all, as the light comes in with the sun this time of year is so fun because the light is shining on that blue box. And now I'm going to move the card just to show you that that is this current situation. This is the only blue box on this entire picture. Blue is the color of your throat chakra, Rhoda. So there's definitely a tension being drawn with how you talk about your life and how you talk about your future. Something is changing. So let me push my cards up here so you can see me draw. I just love, oh, two came out, bonus. And I'm just feeling one more, this one right here. Okay. All right, I feel like I need a drum roll. Let's take a peek and see what are your cards for this building blocks energy. And first we have the Ten of Wands. Yes, so there's a burden, the burden of reconstruction. It's a pain in the butt to do a restoration, especially like in a kitchen or a bathroom where everything is a mess and you have to live with the mess before it's finished. So the Ten of Wands is a card of carrying the boundaries. And then we have the Six of Wands. And it looks like the cat has caught a prey there, or the cat is the predator here. Oh, and I see all of these cats in the background. Can you see that? So there's a whole tribe of cats, and one cat has caught something, and the others are standing back watching. And I wonder what they're thinking. And then our last card, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, so what we're seeing here is that right now what you're not seeing is that there are people surrounding you who really appreciate what you're going through. They see this struggle to speak your truth. There's something about you being able to define your life. There's a difference between defending yourself and defining yourself. Okay, so as you define who you are right now, are you changing around your life? Look at all of the support throughout your life ever since you were a child. You've had to rearrange your foundation. There may have been a lot of upheaval, perhaps divorce, perhaps you moved as a child, but there was always upheaval. It's like you've been in a constant cycle of building again and building again. And some people may not understand, but that's not important. What's important is that you honor the call that's on your life. Speaking your truth in love will help you feel more stable as you do this reconstruction. It is a burden sometimes to want to make a better life. It's a burden for all of us to look in the mirror, recognize what's holding us back. And if you were listening to Roxy's card, the whole idea of not letting your mind be your bitch. I always love that quote. Don't let your mind bully you or push you into something that's not right for you. Because the truth is, everything you're doing, every step to build a solid foundation is going to pay off. There is some jealousy, but it's not like it's not about ill will towards you. It's about longing. They wish they were as brave as you. So these cats, they all missed out on catching this bird. They all missed out, and they feel a little bit jealous, yes, a little bit of sadness because they weren't the one, but they also admire your strength greatly. All right. This situation here, when we move to this cat, what is that cat? I can't remember the cat, what the name of Scottish Fold. That's what it is. Thank you, Uni. So the Scottish Fold cat is a cat with funny ears. Okay, and so that makes me kind of giggle for you, Rhoda, because you are unique and you aren't like everybody else, and you're doing life just right for you. But remember, you don't have to defend yourself at all. Sit pretty, be in stillness, try meditating, but find yourself a place where you can silently be grateful for what you have so far, because you are building something that's going to be really important. The next 10 years is what comes to my mind. That I know that seems long term, but anything that you build, you want to build to last. I really feel like this blue square, right now it's floating. It's not part of anything. So I feel like as this square, as you approach telling your truth in love, that you're going to feel more and more empowered to that you know the divine is behind you 100%, to be your unique self. Don't worry if people don't understand you. You do you. Lean on your inner being, on your divine guidance, and know that a firm foundation is going to really advance you into the future. Again, Rhoda, when I look at how the sun has fully lit up our character, it just makes me feel so hopeful and grateful for your path. Okay, be sure to email. I love some of these stories are so specific, and I really love it when you guys write to me and tell me what's going on. And it's fantastic. I can't tell you how uplifting it is for me to hear how these readings bless you. Okay, so let's move on here. Thank you so much, Rhoda. I appreciate you, girl. And now let's see who is coming next. Hi, Kelly. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for thanking me, and I can thank you right back because I do feel so connected to you guys. And as you know, I lost my dog 2 weeks ago, Bella, and she ran away across the Rainbow Bridge, the little rascal. And I've had to let her go, and I've had to release her to her highest good. And sometimes I can feel lonely and like I'm disconnected, but then you guys show up, and it uplifts my spirit so much. So, Kelly, love days that feel like heaven on earth. Absolutely. And treasure them when they come. What a beautiful way to express it. I try to walk at dawn, and I caught dawn this morning because when the new day rises, there's something that really comes alive in my spirit. And that's why I love to come on in the morning when the morning sun helps me with my reading. So, Miss Kelly, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Let's see what it is that you're not seeing. Okay. This, you know what? I feel like this goes ding, ding, ding because I feel in your energy, Kelly, I feel the sense of a loyal heart. That there's something that's going on in your life right now that's a bit of a challenge. I mean, we have to accept our challenges as well as our successes. And there's honestly, we learn more in a challenge than we do when things are calm. There's a quote that I forgot, I'm not a sailor, but a sailor told me this, that you don't learn, a sailor does not learn anything on a calm sea. When the sailor learns something, it's on a choppy sea. So it's so ironic that as we follow spirit and we desire to find peace of mind and we want to feel like we see our life through the eyes of our inner being, 95% of us is non physical. My pet Bella now is 100% non physical, but her energy is still there. There is no death. And this is so hard as a human to understand because when the body does pass, it sure looks like they're dead. I get it. But the fact is that it's only going through the very most difficult times that we grow by leaps and bounds. And so it's possible to be grateful for a difficult time, one of the big mysteries of life. And I appreciate that for you, Kelly. I feel like there has been some sort of separation for you. It could be just simple as a breakup, not that breakups are simple, but it could be even that somebody has passed and they're gone on to a different state of being. And that loyal heart that you have felt for someone has been challenged. Notice how these two owls are in the shape of a heart, aren't they? They're echoing the heart. So even in separation, Kelly, even if this is somebody that moved away, somebody that you lost track of, the fact is there is a connection that's alive today. These beautiful hearts that are floating around in energy. Sometimes it's really challenging to believe that the person can feel your love even though they're distant, but they do. How it works in my world is if I think of someone I haven't seen for a while, and I can pick one of my children right now, and I'm 71, my kids are adults and they're off on their world. So if I think of one of my children and I just wonder about them, I, I try not to worry for them, but I do hope that they're feeling good about their lives and that they're meeting the right people. Okay, so they come to my mind. What I'm sure of is that there are other humans that are surrounding my loved one and that they will be my ambassador. I can't explain why I believe this works, but I do. Because I believe that the universe is a loving entity and the universe is wanting to shower love on the people we're separate from. Okay, so your loyal heart that has wishes so much you could communicate with someone, as you lift them up and say, even though I'm not seeing them, I'm sending them all the love in the world, that there are other humans whose antenna are up And they, for some reason, will say to your person, wow, I really love that outfit today. You style yourself so great. Or, could you help me out? I have a problem that I can't solve. And that another human can step in to fulfill the love that we want to send to someone. Okay, so Kelly, as you go through the day today, keep that in mind. Test it out. See if the universe doesn't bring you a sense of satisfaction that other humans will reach out to your loved one in ways that you can't. Okay? I love to try that. It makes me feel so much more comfortable. At my age, there are several young people. Some of you are part of that audience. Some young people find me charming and they want to spend time with me. Sarah, did I draw your card? I think I did. Um, Bina, can you check in and let me know because I can't tell if I'm out of order here, but I think I did Sarah's card. Okay. And Sam is thankful for Kat. Um, yeah, because I think Sarah, you had all the dogs and the cat, right? Yes, there is a reading in here for you. Thank you guys. This is so like when I'm doing the readings, they come in and out of my mind. I just speak. Thank you, Bina. I speak the story the way it is, and then I go forward and I don't and it remember. Isn't that strange? Okay, perfect. So Sam, welcome Sam. Nana, your cat that you're grateful for. Well, I also hold that gratitude for you, my friend. And let's draw a card for you. What is it that you're not seeing? Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Catherine. This is Fish Out of Water Tarot, where we are all about helping people feel more loved and connected. And I'm grateful that you're here checking me out today. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up because I appreciate the flowers. And also hit the subscribe button so you're notified every time I go live. So let's see. We have Sam. Okay, Sam. So Sam, this card, I'm sensing that there's a part of you that feels rather isolated. There's a part of you that feels disconnected and that you're feeling a little bit alone. There's another part of you who is fine. You go about your life and you're doing fine. But there's this shadow. Can you see the face up here? So I almost feel like there's an ancestor of yours, somebody that's crossed over already, maybe even generations back. But you have this person that's not in physical form, but they are absolutely looking out for you, Sam. You may know who this is. You may sense this person in your energy, but it's just tender to me. It just shows me that in the moments when you're feeling most alone, that you're never truly alone. Again, if you see this, look at all the light that's pouring out from this face. Don't you love the sun in my cards today, you guys? And look at how this boat is going forward into the light. The directional vein here is pointing towards the future. I just need to take this card closer so I can look at a detail. And I can't really tell what this is back here. I don't know what the artist depiction is. It almost to me looks like a telescope looking backwards. That's why I picked it up to look at it. So Sam, I feel like you're kind of trapped in maybe a little bit of fear or intimidation about the future. That you're looking down, this figure is looking down and does seem to be focused on something right here. However, I'm aware of this beautiful purple garment that's hanging to the back. Spirit has your back, Sam, and in this time, you're being stretched to grow and come to know yourself at a different level. It's so important. You may have heard the last reading when I was talking about how a sailor doesn't learn anything on a still sea. And it's when there's a lot of stormy upheaval that you learn very valuable life lessons, even though they suck part of the time. But it's so important that you realize that you have the angels, the divine. And like I said, I feel like there's a beloved relative that has passed on who is shining a light to your future. So, Sam, your message is lift up your chin, lift up your head, put your shoulders back. I'm doing that right now. And stand up straight. Stretch your arms out to the side and just release yourself to step into your future. Whatever has been going on right now has got you kind of trapped and your mind is going and going. Meditation would be a great practice for you, Sam. And yoga, walking in nature is the easiest way. Just get up, get outside, and take a walk. But as you move your body, you're going to be empowered to take the steps that you need to take. What you're not seeing is that, excuse me, the place that you are right now is temporary. Okay, I need to sip my tea. Be sure to be honest with yourself. Tell yourself, I know a part of me feels terrible right now, but there's another part of me that's eager to see the future. And now that we see the sun is changing and now the light is on the figure also, this is so profound. I couldn't have planned out the exact timing that you're here, Sam, and the sun is guiding this reading. So my heart is with you. Do not be afraid of adventure. Something really inspiring is right around the corner for you. Okay? What you're going through right now is temporary. All right, so let's see who's next. Okay, Anna May, you're welcome. I'm so glad that you were able to receive your reading. Thank you, Kane, for the hugs. I hug you back. Sarah, 33 is your life path number. You know what? I did notice that 33 and I'm wondering if it was significant. So thank you. Rhoda, yes, thank you very much for popping into the read and getting your super chat. I love that. And Magical. Oh, cute name, Magical. Yes, Magical. I love that you love your parents. I'm a parent and I have stumbled a little bit along the way and maybe have some regret about the way I parented because I was so young then. But the truth is that when somebody else is grateful for their parents, I receive that because we parents do the best we can. So, Magical, let's see, what is it that you're not seeing? So, Magical, have you been wondering, have you been questioning your own intuition? Have you been a little bit intimidated to make decisions on your own because you do feel, in a way, that your parents are so wise? And your teachers are so wise that who are you, this little being, to think that you have deep knowing? Now, the minute I started to read this, I had a big bubble of energy come up through me, otherwise known as a burp. And I do move energy for my clients. And so that's a sign to me that you're just starting to understand how to speak your truth, how to be a guide, how to be a leader, even with your parents, because we do look at our parents like they're self-sufficient and why would they need us to be giving them guidance? But there's something about your life. You do have a gift of wisdom. Now, before in Roxy's reading, we saw the beautiful barred owl. So this is the second time that the barred, it's Barred, barred owl has appeared in the reading. So Magical, do look at the spiritual meaning of the barred owl. Just Google it. It's going to bless your little heart, okay? Because you are small in your own eyes because you're crossing that bridge from being an adult, from being a child to an adult, and it's a constant evolution. And so you are gifted with a very special intuition, Magical. There's something about how you see life that's very unique, and you're going to be able to guide people even older than you. And it's hard in a way because you're a very respectful person and you're very aware of the proper place, that you don't want to disrespect someone that's older than you. And that you won't, trust me, because you never give advice to somebody who didn't ask you. We get in trouble when we try to help people who didn't ask for our help. However, you can say, I have an idea about that. Would you like to hear it? And if they say no, then you walk away. I have an insight. I've been thinking about this issue that you're going through, and I have an insight. Could I share it with you? And again, if they say no, you just honor that. But don't be surprised if that very same person doesn't come back to you and say, "Excuse me, Magical, the other day you said that you had something, an idea. Could I ask what that is?" And when they ask you for the assistance, that's your gateway. The door swings open and then you go through it. All right, my friend? You have to accept your gifts. The universe has called you to be wise, to be a leader. And so the fact that older people are going to be drawn to you, don't be surprised about that. Okay? So let's go. Hi, Cherish. Oh, I love your name. Welcome, my friends. Thank you, Bina. Janita's here. Hi, Janita. And we have Prakticia's here too. Okay, so Janita, we'll do you next. You are grateful for your children and the blessing that God blesses us with. The whole, being aware of how blessed we are. Again, every morning the sun comes out and I get to greet the sun with sunrise. I can just stand grateful for another day to be alive. And so thank you for joining me with that energy. Janita, what is it you're not seeing today? Okay. So Janita, what you're not seeing is how sparkly you are. I feel like there's a part of you that feels incomplete. A part of you feels, who me? Who me? And like, yes, you have a certain way of seeing things that is really irresistible. And unfortunately, sometimes you are taken advantage of because people are drawn towards your personality, but then you open up too quickly and tell them too much about yourself, and then it doesn't work out. So I feel what you're not seeing is that you need to just hold yourself apart from the people that are attracted to you. Do not share any big secrets. Do not tell your life story on the first date. You know what I mean? Be very cautious about what you talk about. See how she's protecting herself? And she's like protecting her sparkle. Make the people coming into your life prove themselves to you. What are they showing you in their ability to be mature? Their ability to handle their own problems. They're not coming to you to just trauma dump, tell you every bad thing that ever happened. And really guard your heart. Your sparkle is absolutely irresistible. However, you have to sort out which are the people you should invest in. Not everybody who comes into your life should you invest in. You're just kind to them and you have a superficial kind of relationship, but understand you only want to dive deep with the people who you're sure about. Now, there's a real good tip that I love, and that is sometimes you're going to get a hell yes. You're going to meet someone, you're going to feel it in your bones. It's like a soul connection, and you're sure this person's going to be a friend. That's hell yes. I'm investing myself here. Then some of the people, it's hell no. Hell to the no. The minute they show up in your life, you're like, nope, 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 been there, done that, no. However, there's a third group, and the third group are hell maybe. And hell maybe is a hell of a mess. The hell maybe you always regret. So for the next month, for the rest of October, Janita, the people that come into your life, if they're hell yes, let them in. If they're hell maybe, treat it as if it's hell no. I know that may seem unfair because you're like, well, how do I know they're not a great person? You don't have to know. Your intuition knows. Only invest your deepest heart with hell yes people. Hell no, it's easy, right? No. Train yourself to look at hell maybe as if it's a hell no. You will be so gratified because you'll have so much time and energy for the people that it's truly worth investing yourself in. Wonderful message, and I needed it myself, Janita. So thank you, thank you, thank you for coming to my reading today. Pratiksha loves her family, so thank you for that. In behalf of your family, let's just draw you a card and see what it is that you need to know. What are you not seeing? Why? Okay, Pratiksha, this is one of my favorite messages. I just love it because the reality is you have to stop asking the question, why? No kidding. You're questioning stuff that comes to your life, like, well, why did that happen? And why did that happen? And why won't this happen? And why do I have to wait so long? And why do I have this, that? It's absolutely in your way. Eliminate the why. The part of you that is insisting it knows, just talk to it. Talk to the part of yourself that's wanting an answer. And you can say, even though a part of me always wants to know why, today I choose to trust spirit. I love this book because the wings, I think the book wants to fly away. The book is giving you a message. Trust the divine. When you feel yourself asking why, stop yourself and say, even though a part of me wants to know why, another part of me wants to let the divine take care of everything. Even though I constantly ask why, the truth is today I'm choosing to trust the divine. You can use this looking in a mirror. Look yourself right in the eye and say, I'm letting go of my need to know why. I'm trusting the divine. I choose to let go of my constant need to know why, and instead I choose to listen to the divine. Very quick message for you, Pratiksha, but there is no question. This will for sure help you, okay? You can do it. Okay, everybody, this is going to be my last card today because I have to go, but I'm going to draw a card for everybody that's listening right now, okay? So all of everybody, take a breath. Think about what it is that you're wanting. What is it you're missing today? And this card is for everyone. Oh man, what a wonderful card. Thank you, universe, for stepping in. Okay, so all of you guys who are listening to me right now, what you're not seeing is that you are blessed. Okay, so this is a very sincere card from the heart of the divine for you. And I love that this came out last for us to bless the reading. First of all, the number 22 is important. So take that, go to the Google search and look for the spiritual meaning of 22. It's going to be part of your blessing today. And then I just want you to realize that every day will be better when you can find things to be grateful for. Gratitude is the secret sauce. There's a wonderful YouTube channel called Bosque Neuroscience. It's BOSQUE. Bosque Neuroscience. He has the most beautiful voice. And even today, I was listening to 30 minutes of statements. It said, I am thankful for the sky. I'm thankful I woke up this morning. I'm thankful for my bed. I'm thankful for breath. I'm thankful that I can choose to be thankful. I'm thankful for the air I breathe. As you acknowledge where you are blessed in your life, it's a wonderful remedy, like a magical elixir for what is bringing your spirit down. When you're having a blue period and you just can find nothing to be thankful for, that's when you feel sad and you feel defeated. So I always like to start with the breath, because it's true that when you go to take a breath, let's all do that right now. Take a breath. Can you remember one time in your life when universe said, oh no, you're disqualified. There's no breath for you here? Never. So there's no excuse, guys. There's no excuse to feel blessed whenever you want to. So this is message for all of my dear friends that come and visit me on these live readings. I just enjoy this so much. You're a huge part of my life. My heart is full. Go forth and prosper today. Remember how blessed you are, and come back and see me for my next live. I would love to read cards for you. And anyone who wants a private reading, I am one email away. Just email me and I'll get right back to you and tell you how to get a private reading. So go forth and prosper, my dear friends. Know how important you are today, and I hold you in my heart, and I send blessings to you. Bye now.